Here today at SaferWholesale.com, what we're going to do is show you how to assemble out of the crate the 150cc Spiral Boom T-6 for sale from SaferWholesale.com. So once you receive the scooter, you're going to see all these couple different parts. It's going to be actually in a crate, which it still has the bottom portion of the crate here. So you're going to simply unbolt it from the crate, take the crate off, and then you're going to basically start the assembly. So what we're going to start out here today is show you the tools that are needed. You're going to need a 10mm socket, a 12mm socket, a 14mm socket, a 17mm wrench, a Phillips head screwdriver, and then a flathead screwdriver. We have a impact gun here. We also have a drill for the Phillips head to go ahead and get things together a little bit faster today. First things first, before we get started here, I want to talk about this scooter for 2 seconds. Biggest thing, always, when you get it together and you start driving it, you want to change the oil within 30 minutes, and you want to change that with 10W30. So what you can do is get your scooter up and running, change the oil within 30 minutes. Otherwise, you're going to damage it. You could just have so many problems and it won't go as fast. As far as the battery, this is what I also want to speak to you about. Everything actually, when you get the scooter, it's going to already have the negative terminal over here connected. You're going to simply have to connect, which already has the screw in it, the positive terminal. So as far as that goes, that's very, very simple. Some of the ATVs and other scooters that we have, you actually have to put the acid in there. This scooter, you do not, makes it a lot easier. So first thing first, what we're going to do is we're going to put on the handlebars. Now, as you can see here, everything's intact. You already have your brake lines. You've got your front and rear brake on the left hand and right hand side. Biggest thing is you're going to want to go ahead and get the handlebars here sitting right on top. And as you can see here, sometimes you have to fidget a little bit. There's one bolt that you have to put through here, which, as you can see here in the video, you've got your bolt, your washer, and then you also have your nut there. And again, sometimes it takes just a minute. Sometimes you'll lose your nut or bolt.
Oh, great. I have no idea where it went. Now it fell down in there.
Uh-oh. So now once you got your scooter here, you've got your nut that you're gonna secure on there. Tighten that down.
Take the 12mm.
Your 12mm impact. Tighten that down. There you go. There's your handlebars, all tight, all tightened down and ready to go. Next, you have your front end of the scooter here, which is your headlights. Basically, you've got two different clips. They're going to clip in.
There's matching wire colors.
Okay, matching wire colors. Orange, green. And over on this side, you have the blue, green, and brown. And then you've got your nut here that you're going to unscrew. Line your front end up here. Always best to use a flashlight. Makes everything a little bit easier. Screw that down. There you go, with your 2 screws like so. And those are both Phillips head screwdriver. And you're going to put the 2 screws in from the driver's side here. Left side. Right side.
And then repeat the same process.
And then what you're going to want to do is repeat the same exact process over here. You're going to want to clip this in here on the left-hand side. And there's more screws here. And then on the other side like so. Next, what we're going to do is we are going to install the front tire. This is very, very important. You're going to have your disc brake on one side. So you've got your big washer here, your spacer, and that's going to go on the side where the disc brake is. And the disc brake, if you're sitting on the machine, that is located on the left-hand side. And you always want to put your scooter up on a milk crate if possible. It makes everything a little bit easier. You can get everything ready to go. If you do not have a milk crate, it just makes everything so much more difficult. So again, as you can see, you would struggle. It's not even worth trying to attempt putting the front tire on if you do not have the milk crate. So definite must. And so what you're going to do is put the you got your spacer there, you got your long bolt,
Speedometer.
and then you have your speedometer, which that's what this is over here, as you can see. And there you have that. And so, you line it up. And again, we've put many of these together, hundreds of them. And as you can see, there's still a little bit of difficulty here getting these together. And this is why we go ahead and make these videos, so that way you can go ahead and see exactly how to assemble the front end here. So now, once again, our ratchet, our impact gun, make sure that's through. You take your nut. What size is that?
17mm nut and a 14mm bolt.
Okay. You got your socket wrench there. And there you have that. That's your front tire, good to go. Next, we're going to go in the back and we will show you.
It's always easier to do with the seat open.
We're going to install the rear spoiler on the scooter here. Always easiest to do it, again, with the seat open. You have 1, 2, and 3 bolts.
The long one always in the middle.
Long one in the back, which is in the middle. Line them up. And again, sometimes with this as well is a little bit difficult. You get everything lined up there. Secure them all down. Get everything loosely fit with your hand tighten. And then you can use the impact gun there. That's 1, 2, and 3. There you go. Next, so that is secure. Really quick, we're gonna put on the exhaust cover here, which is very, very simple. You've got basically 2 screws here, 1 and 2, and then you have 1 in the back there, and that's a Phillips. And you're gonna simply, as you can see, unscrew those Phillips and screw them right back in. Very, very simple, very, very easy. So we'll go ahead and close the trunk, and that's pretty much it. Again, what you would do with the battery compartment here, you're gonna screw these down, which it'll come with the screws, no problem. Next, we'll go ahead and assemble the mirrors. Very, very simple. You screw them right in. Very, very easy. Like so. Left side, right side. Put the boot right over the mirror, and there you have it. And you can go ahead and tighten those down a little bit there. Lastly, we have the mechanics stand, kickstand basically here. And so the easiest, this sometimes is a little bit tricky. Easiest way to do this is while it is not on the milk crate. You want to make sure that it's not on the milk crate, and then you've got your bushing there. You've got your spring here.
2 bolt holes.
2 bolt holes there.
Here.
And they'll go on your left-hand side of the scooter and the right-hand side of the scooter. As you can see like so in the video here. And the spring there, actually, where does that get attached to?
Here.
Okay.
Here.
Okay. So you would take that off and you would attach it there, and then also down there. And the easiest way to do that is with a the flathead screwdriver that we actually had shown that you're going to need. So so that's that. As far as the VIN number, a lot of people ask. It's right here. The biggest thing. Now we can take this off underneath this piece of plastic here. That is where the VIN number is, and sometimes it's kind of hard to tell, but bam, there is the VIN number for the vehicle. So for this scooter, and for almost every single scooter out there, it's always between, on that front tree there, between your legs, as you're if you're sitting on the scooter. So again, the 150cc spiral boom, there you go. There's the installation. There's how to fully assemble it. It takes, you know, if you're not too familiar with it, maybe 30 minutes, maybe an hour. But once you get it going, make sure change the oil after 30 minutes. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, give us a call. 866-606-3991. We're open daily. Again, SaferWholesale.com. And if you need any support on any other type of product that you have or videos on it, we're glad to make them. No problem to help you out. Again, SaferWholesale.com. Thanks so much for watching.